Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yasna Tayanti from Advanced Reading Class A2 from University of Lambung Mangkurat. Today I want to explain about journal. The title of the journal is Effect of Using Video Materials in the Teaching of Listening Skills for University Students. In listening skills, the majority of Thai students are not competent in using English skill. This is because listening requires effort and concentration, and it is difficult to determine what someone is actually listening to the speaker. Because poor listening skills can have adverse consequences. Listening is a skill that is rarely taught. Why? Because sometimes at school, students are taught speaking, reading, and writing skills. But in general, and there are several countries aimed at listening subject. The next is, there are three main reasons to support the importance of listening in a foreign language study. According to the Bach 2001, Bach said the first new language learners must learn to listen in the early stage of language learning the same way as a child learning mother tongue. This is because listening is a skill developed early in children's language learning. And the second is, listening can improve speaking skill. Spoken language provides a way to the introductions for learners once. And the last is, failure of students to understand their language listening is an incentive, not a barrier for interaction and learning. Therefore, it needs to be done develop listening skills in the early stage of learning to become good speakers. And the next is the purpose. What are they? The purpose is to gain an understanding of its effects. Use video material in developing listening skill in EFL classroom, and develop listening skills for university students who are learning English through video use. And the last is to evaluate students' attitudes towards the use of video material in teaching listening skills. And the next is using strategy top-down and bottom-up. Bottom-up, the first one is bottom-up processing. Bottom-up processing is emphasizing the individual components of the spoken message, like phonemes and individual lexical and grammatical elements that need to be understood to understand message. And the next is top-down strategies. Top-down strategies is processing includes like prediction and conclusion based on facts, so preposition and expectation. And from the top-down strategies, the point is rather possible to understand the meaning of the word before decoding its voice, because individuals have many types of knowledge and including work knowledge. And the next is methodology of this journal. The first one is, there is population and sample. Population and sample, there is in journal. Study was 118 first year English students in the second semester 2012 academic year at Texas University. The sample in this study were 41 of them students and selected by simple random sampling from one of 3 classes. And the next is duration of study. And the study was conducted during the second semester of the 2012 academic year, involving 21-hour period each. 2 periods were used pre-test, for pre-test and post-test, and 22 other periods is used for experiments. And the next is variables. Variable has two types. The first one is independent variable, that is use of video material in teaching listening skills. And the next is dependent variable, student learning achievement on listening skills and attitudes towards learning through using video material. And the next is findings. Findings from result the journal is the result of his research show that teaching listening using authentic video material improves student listening comprehension ability due to a combination of visual and sound image which simulates students' perception. That is, in addition, spontaneous tone and speed of speech similar to that in everyday life situation. And from this journal, according to the writer, there is video can help in promoting listening comprehension of language learners, and the structure of language is in form of ungrammatic features that are not similar to written language, which can improve students' understanding and entertain them. And between the classroom connection and the real world, encourage students to understand the relationship between learning and practice. For the last, there is a conclusion from the journal. From the journal, we know that listening skill, it can be implied that video can contribute positively to language learning and processing. It helps learners in developing listening skills, in learning new lexical terms, and in encouraging autonomous learning. And video-based instruction can be used to develop students' listening and speaking skills. So, video-based instruction has two skill in the video-based instruction. That is, listening skills and speaking skills. Okay, thanks for everyone to watching this my video. See you on next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.